What's up, guys? We're gonna do some Audi stuff. I got Brock, which you can't see because the camera's behind him. Yes, that's what I meant. So the Audi's got some front end issues I think will be pretty much entirely alleviated with some new tie rods. So we're gonna do that, but first let's go for a ride and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so the wheels turned a little bit. The car's not turning until we get to here. Yeah, see, that's kind of a problem. See how much I can wiggle the wheel and the car still goes straight. I think the ball joints are pretty much gone. And then the tie rods, the inner tie rods where it goes into the power steering rack has, I guess, a Heim joint, no, ball joint, I don't know, a joint, one that wears out. So, also I was stupid and I forgot to order boots, like new boots for the covers. So we're gonna reuse the ones that are on it. Hopefully they're not bad. If they're bad enough that I feel like they really need replaced, then I guess I'll just take the tie rods back off at some point and put new ones on. When I say that, I mean that'll probably never actually happen. That Prelude has been rode hard and put up wet. You know what a sad fact is? America has generally accepted and made the rule that that is worth more than this. Why? To reiterate one more time, that Prelude is worth more than this turbo all-wheel drive Audi. You f***ed up, America. Yeah, the Albertson selection of Bang really sucks. Actually, let's just go to that gas station that we parked right next to anyway. Guys, let's bang this out. It's the only reason we went to the store, just for that meme. Alright, here we are, in my parents' garage. If you don't know the story as to why, we lost use of the shop on the property that me and Brendan and Tyler rent. Ross and I are trying to get a shop. We have a shop GoFundMe. If you would like to contribute, you can do as little as $5. If everybody watching this video contributed $5, I mean, the shop rent would probably be paid for a few months. I'm not asking for that much. But if you guys want to contribute to us getting a shop so we can get in, get stuff done faster, get my Volvo back together. Ross is building a drag car, so get ready for that series. We would much appreciate it. The old Audi is going under the knife. We are going to do the tie rod ends as I talked about. Not just the ends, the whole tie rods. So I got some cool stuff to show you guys regarding that. But while we're here, we're going to replace the legendary oil cooler seal that I'm pretty sure is the reason that this thing is leaking, and change the oil while we're at it. So not too much to do. Got some specialty tools and brought all the power tools so we can just get it done. But let me show you some stuff. You know what they say about Audis being expensive to work on? Well, they can go F themselves. You know why? Because it was really cheap in this case. And that brings us to, Brock, you have a Volvo. I have a Volvo. I have an Audi. I have a Volkswagen.
A Euro Cars.
Euro Cars. Where would you buy parts for a Euro Cars? FCPEuro.com.
Oh.
That's a good place. In fact, they sent us this. Alright, we got new tie rod, not tie rod ends, I keep saying, I mean there is new ends on there, but there's the entire tie rod assembly. Sick, here's the seal. They sent me some other stuff too that we're not doing today. New engine mounts, new valve cover gasket, which I'm excited for, and the cam. If you don't know about Volkswagen or Audi engines, they have one cam gear. Even if they have two cams, there's a chain under the valve cover that links the camshafts. Actually, come look. There you go. One cam gear, two camshafts, one chain linking them. Alright, Brock, you know the 1921 SD key, the classic wheel lug key? I memorized that because of my yellow Audi because I kept breaking them. I thought it couldn't get much worse than that, but it does. What? Look at this giant Allen key nonsense. Look at how loose that fits. I'm gonna strip every fucking one of these. Holy shit, this is dumb. Is this an actual, like, is this an Audi thing? Good lord. I didn't notice how curved these wheels are either. FCP Euro is a provider for European car parts, as the name would imply. The reason they're so great is they have this amazing lifetime warranty. With every part you buy, this will be the last tie rod I buy for the entire duration that I own this car, no matter how many times it goes bad. I could have the worst alignment and just eat this ball joint tomorrow, pull it back off, send it to FCP Euro. I pay shipping, and they will send me another one for free. And then I could do it again the next day. This warranty applies to everything they sell, including wear items like clutch discs, brake pads, spark plugs, and even engine oil. You can just keep sending them oil and pay shipping, and they'll send you more oil. I don't know what they're doing with your used oil, but they're taking it. So, if you have a European car of any make, including Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, Porsche, Volvo, and any European car I might be forgetting there, you need to get your parts at fcpeuro.com. Let's work on this car. Let's see how this goes. God, that's really sketchy.
Yeah.
Honestly, for as much as I love Volkswagen and Audi, this is some of the dumbest. I always, when I work on a Volkswagen or Audi, look at these threads, because a lot of times, BMW too, a lot of times they're stripped to all hell because people don't want to deal with it. Oh, hang on. We got aftermarket suspension. What do we got?
Something blue.
We're almost out of the good stuff, but I brought the torch. I read one tutorial doing this. This dude took this off and it snapped the stud out, and we're not playing with that. So, you know, I always keep that thing on me. It's right here.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be loose.
Wow.
So that's pretty neat. At least I don't have to worry about breaking that loose, I guess. So what I'm gonna do, so we can try and reference, I'm gonna take this Sharpie paint marker here, and I'm going to mark where the tie rod end is on this thread. I'm sure we'll probably be able to see it, but I'm just gonna mark it anyway, so I can try and make the new ones as close to the same length as possible, so the alignment's not fucking destroyed. So good news here, that boot in there looks pretty good. Have an issue with. So I'm gonna try to not have an issue with it. Alright, that's the pinch bolt. It's kind of a weird shape on the back there. I don't know if we actually need to take this out all the way. See, that was our issue there. This pushed out, so it wasn't butting against the thing it was supposed to butt against anymore. Okay, and now should be a 13. Classic. Wait, is it coming? I can't tell. So here's where we're at. I don't believe we're gonna have any issue getting the ball joint out of the knuckle there. What we are having a problem with is the fact that it's just spinning the whole shaft when you try and take this. So, if I had a shop, or access to my shop where my toolbox is at, I could just get my angle grinder out and cut the head off of that nut, and we'd be on our merry way. But we don't have a shop, so I'm working out at my parents' house and didn't bring all the tools I needed because I didn't know I'd need them. I just moved to the other side. We're gonna see if this one's gonna play along. Holy shit. That was a little more aggressive than I needed to be, I guess. Oh, I saw a video of a dude just doing this, and for some reason the ball joint came out. The destroyer. There you go. Okay, sick. Alright, we broke this nut loose. Pull this ball joint back out. And we should be able to just loosey-goosey. God, there's a lot more threads in there than I guess I assumed. Alright, see, that's where, for some reason I was thinking I should put it there, but I shouldn't. So you can see where the paint was. And actually, like I suspected, you can see pretty well worn in where the nut was. But it's never a bad idea to mark it, just in case. So now, ready for my death grip with my fingers. Here we go with this fucking Satan hose clamp. God, I'm manly. There's our boot. Yeah, they're actually in pretty good shape.
Or as we say in America, the bout.
Das Boot.
Yeah.
This is an inner tie rod removal tool. So you have these guys. They go around your inner tie rod, whatever size it may be. That's way too big. Okay, so this is how it works. Your piece goes in, you slide this to lock it, and then you use a 1/2-inch breaker bar. Is that 1/2 inch? Yeah, it is. Or ratchet, get it out, I guess. Oh, don't fall down there. I will hate myself forever. Here's the moment of truth. See it better. Quit unlocking yourself, bitch. Okay, there we go. Ooh. I think it worked.
Hell yeah.
What a ridiculous looking piece of machinery.
What is this red tabs?
Okay, so I'm gonna put this back together and we're gonna use it as a reference. Sometimes you just need to eat food, be less hangry, and come up with solutions. I realized that these tie rod ends, I don't want to get my hand dirty. I was wearing gloves. I kind of want to keep that theme up. The ball joints themselves have that indent for the pinch bolt to keep it from spinning. To keep it from spinning, I said. So I'm going to put that back in on that side, and I bet you it'll come out. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to pop some gloves on. We'll get the new tie rod matching that length, put it in on this side, then we'll do the other one. I'm just as upset about this as you are, I promise. But nobody could get me one within like the next 5 days. Alright, pinch bolts back in. Look at that. Magic. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can manage to not destroy the fucking boot on this one. That's not good. The tie rod end is like seized in the tie rod. Alright, PB Blaster, do your thing. There's always one side that's gotta be worse than the other. This isn't how I wanted this night to go. Fuck me.
Oh, damn.
You know, why did I take the boot all the way off on the other side?
That's a very good question.
I played myself, if we're all honest here.
Yeah.
That boot looks like ass because I'm a fucking ass. Whoever owned this car and did these brakes, fuck you. Oh. You didn't use the ones that have a pin to hold the rotors in place, so this shit's kind of just, you know what we can do, actually? We'll see if that'll help us. I'll hold it in place and then have him press the brake pedal. Were you not recording any of that?
No.
Perfect. Well, it's in. Alright, we got it out of the garage. We're gonna see if the alignment's all dicked. Hopefully not. See how the steering feels. Yeah, the alignment's a little crooked. It's not bad. I can live with it. It was so good. Engine's still a little cold, so I'm not gonna really get on it, but feels way, way better. The steering wheel being crooked is one of those things that a lot of people can live with, but it really, really bothers me. But I do like that there's no more slop in the steering. That was more bothersome to me than the crooked steering wheel is. Alright guys, I've once again proven that not everything will always go the way you want it to. If you get angry and swear enough, things will get figured out eventually. Also, always remember, if you have an angle grinder, anything's possible. The Audi has new tie rods and it handles really, really well. A lot better than it did on these Sheboygans. Once again, thank you very much to FCP Euro for sponsoring, or partial sponsorship, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for sending me parts, guys. I really appreciate it. We were going to do that oil filter, gasket, and do an oil change today, but I have an article to write. It's like 10:30 and it's due at 9 in the morning, so I gotta go home and write that. And I realized if I change the oil and then come do the gasket, I'm gonna have to change the oil again because half of it's gonna come out. So, on that note, this is going to be the end of the video. If you want to see a picture of your car featured at the end of one of my videos, send a picture of your car to me at cursedriverhelp@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at BigB1011. Follow Brock on Instagram at BomberBrick. Add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.